Welcome back to All-American Speedway, the Toyota Napa Auto Parts Bonus Challenge. They reverted back to the previous lap that put Paulie Haraka second on the outside of Jonathan Gomez.
And this is one of my favorite parts about this series, double file restarts. You don't start single file. You got to go right next to someone and race for it.
I love the drama at the end of the race. You never know who's going to come out on top. You may have a late race caution and a restart. They run side by side. It's anybody's guess.
And we've got some drama right now. Paulie Haraka trying to go for that lead on the outside, and Gomez really keeping him at bay. But look at them side by side. They get down into the next corner.
Paulie's trying to keep him pinched down and try to keep him hard, getting on the throttle.
But what he's trying to do is he's trying to make Jonathan Gomez spin the wheels as he comes off the corner. Haraka trying to get that good run coming off where he gets the advantage, but Gomez is really fast and the car's hooking up on the bottom.
You see Gomez a little bit loose there, but he gets on the throttle anyway.
And this
Eric Holmes right behind him in third.
And this is short track racing at its finest. Like we said, this is a tight, fast, racy little bull ring. But look at Haraka on the outside, Phil. That's a power move.
Well, it sure is. And it looks like he's going to have it over Jonathan Gomez if he can just get back down the bottom. Not quite yet.
Gomez is really strong on the bottom line of the track, but it looks like Paulie can get off the corner better, and he does. He's got the lead going into turn 3.
Great battle for 10th right there. Todd Souza, the 13, and the 09 of Gary Lewis.
And Gary Lewis is a championship race car driver, but he has won a lot of the championships in the NASCAR Elite Division when they had the Northwest Series.
A two-time NASCAR champion in the Northwest Tour. Todd Souza, we mentioned earlier, a winner here in the series on the road course.
And right behind him is actually a former Southwest Series champion with the number 50 of Augie Vidovich.
There's Luis Martinez Jr. in the 6th car. Remember, teammate to Josh Combs. Right behind this battle.
And right now, Moses is trying to look to get past Todd Souza, but everyone jams up coming off the corner. Problems with Eric Holmes.
Wow.
Tough break for Eric Holmes. He's out of it, unfortunately. Looks like he's really slow in mechanical trouble. After 68 laps here at All-American Speedway, Paulie Haraka continues to lead. Everybody bunched up as they come off the corner right there. You can see
trouble on the racetrack off of turn number 2. It looks like David Mayhew was around.
Tough break for David Mayhew. That's twice tonight. So, boy, tough break. He probably feels like he's getting pushed around out there.
He does get going, stays on the lead lap. You see Paulie Haraka pull up behind him, so David Mayhew will stay on the lead lap.
Tough break for Mayhew, who did start 3rd in this event, but 82 laps are down. Paulie Haraka leads. Rookie Jonathan Gomez is in 2nd here at All-American Speedway.
We're back in Roseville, California, getting ready for a restart. Paulie Haraka on the point. Jonathan Gomez on the outside. You can see Eric Holmes trying to work on his car. 17 laps down. It looks like they may be able to get that car back on the racetrack, but not going to get the finish he was looking for.
Yeah, we heard it was a broken axle on the number 20. That's a tough break for Eric Holmes because in the fall race here last year, he lost the brakes in that car.
Just outside of 50 laps to go, Paulie Haraka gets the jump on the restart.
Trying to get that advantage and slam the door on Jonathan Gomez as he comes off the corner. Looks like he's going to have it now.
See Josh Combs in the 9 car side-by-side battle with Greg Pursley for a moment for the 3rd position. First time we've seen Pursley this race.
Yeah, but I don't think it'll be the last that we hear of him. Greg Pursley's definitely one of the heavy hitters in this series. He's got a win last year. He would have had 2 wins, but Greg Pursley definitely knows how to wheel one of these cars around. It was a good battle for 6th.
Great battle for 6th. Gary Lewis is 09, Moses Smith, the blue number 16, the black number 21 of Blake Cook, and there's David Mayhew after 2 spins, still battling up in the top 10.
Number 38 is also back there into the mix. That is Troy Ermish. And Troy Ermish driving one of the Dodges out there. He's started 17th, currently 9th, so he's moved up quite a few positions as well.
Yeah, good effort thus far for Troy Ermish. Pulls in right behind the... Augie Vidovich goes way high. Has some sort of a problem with that 50 car.
It looked like he may have had some help from Troy Ermish. Don't know if he laid a bumper on him, but unfortunately, Augie's going to slide up to the top line of the track.
I think Augie is headed toward the garage. We saw just for a second at the top of the screen, Augie headed to the garage area, which is outside the racetrack here at All-American Speedway.
Back into that lap traffic once again. Jack Sellers going a lap down. Oh, look at Paulie Haraka really get loose in the middle of the corner.
You know, remember when Paulie was talking to Bernadette at the very beginning of the show, he said his car was horrible in the first practice session. He tried some new things. It didn't work. They went to back to their tried and true setup in the 2nd practice, and they've been fast ever since. Right now, we have a side-by-side battle for the lead once again. Paulie's on the inside, Paulie Haraka, Jonathan Gomez on the outside.
Yeah, they look like they're going to use Jonathan Hale as a pick, as Hale is going to stay up to the top line of the track. Gomez really has nowhere to go but to fall into line behind Haraka if he wants to try to catch him.
I think right now Jonathan Gomez is hoping that Jonathan Hale somehow can muster up enough speed to get by Paulie Haraka, but nobody's been able to do that.
It almost looked like Gomez was going to sweep to the bottom underneath both of them, but he didn't make the pass. But you can, like we said before, too, brakes are a huge factor. A lot of guys were seeing glowing those right front brake rotors.
You know, we're in...
Phil, how many races are won and lost in lap traffic?
A lot of races are won and lost, and certainly in this division, it's very, very much a possibility. We saw the little contact that allows Jonathan Gomez to get to the inside.
Getting interesting going into turn 3. Oh, he gets the door slammed right in his face going in the corner, but a smart move by Jonathan Gomez not to make contact and take the 2 leaders out.
Yeah, I think Paulie Haraka has to thank Jonathan Gomez for that little move right there, because Jonathan Gomez was far enough. He could have stuck his nose in there, and more than likely, if he would have, Paulie would have went around.
They would have went around and possibly, you know, brought a couple of other guys into it. But right now, everybody thought better of it. Everybody really kept their good head about themselves. And the 2 leaders continue to stay as your 2 leaders.
And they have certainly opened up quite a distance over Greg Pursley, who right now runs in the 3rd spot. Josh Combs is running in the 4th position right now.
And they seem to be the class of the field right now as they're coming off turn.
Oh, trouble. Right behind our leaders. Jonathan Hale, the 51, goes around.
Tough break for Jonathan Hale. Didn't see who got into the back of him, but he is going to draw our 3rd caution of the night.
That will bring out a caution. Lap 129. We're going to have about 20 laps to go when we restart this race.
Only a handful of laps to go, Phil. It's going to get real interesting from here on out.
Paulie Haraka continues to lead. 20 laps to go. Jonathan Gomez running 2nd. Short night for Augie Vidovich, one of our championship contenders. Welcome back to All-American Speedway. Inside of 20 laps to go, Paulie Haraka leads. Jonathan Gomez 2nd. Greg Pursley, Josh Combs, and Luis Martinez Jr. round out the top 5.
And this is one of the most tense moments on the track, on the restart. You always want to get a good restart because you want to get that advantage over 2nd place.
Gomez does get a good restart from the outside. He stays even with Paulie Haraka.
Haraka comes right up into the groove. He still continues to hold the lead, but Gomez continues to run on that top line. Really strong car.
Paulie able to get the advantage coming off before. Gomez got loose.
There goes Josh Combs up on the top line of the track. He tried to get past Greg Pursley, but it looks like it doesn't work for him because Gary Lewis is trying to stick his nose in there. The fans
trouble, Derek. Right in front of our leaders. Looks like maybe the 13 car of Todd Souza is around.
Tough break for Todd Souza. That's going to draw the 4th caution of the night here on lap 147.
Let's see if we can take a look at what happened. You see Paulie Haraka come through there. That's Troy Ermish, the 38 car, on the outside of the racetrack.
And Phil, that is going to set us up for a green-white checker finish.
And that will be side-by-side. Paulie Haraka, Jonathan Gomez will be up front side-by-side here at All-American Speedway.